Hello and welcome to another YuGiOh video, another episode of Top Deck, this series where we take a look at some of the leading TCG deck lists. On today we have Tom, who made it to top 8 in the YuGiOh Online Series Mega Event 2, and very interestingly, after Swiss he was actually in first place at the end of round 7, after a few players had dropped on day 2. That put him into first place undefeated. He had 6 wins, plus 1 draw throughout that. So without further ado, let's get into the list and then we'll ask him some questions about his decisions. So, double Abominable Unchained Soul, double Ash Blossom, 1 Dark Spirit of Banishment. This is a really interesting tech actually. That Dark Spirit engine. So if your opponent's monster attacks at the start of the damage step, you can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard, then target 1 level 8 Fiend monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but its effects are negated, and if you do, change the attack target to it and perform a damage calculation. If a level 8 Fiend monster is sent to your graveyard while this card is in your graveyard, except during the damage step, you can add this card to your hand. So infinite looping of your resources there is always nice to see. And then it goes hand in hand with the Unchained Soul of Disaster, then triple Aruha, double Rekia, and 2 Sarama. Then there's 3 Abominations Prison, 3 Pot of Extravagance, 2 Abominable Chamber of the Unchained. This is the free special summon, or it's the from hand or graveyard, or from deck if it gets destroyed. And then double Escape of the Unchained. Again, you can special summon from deck if it gets destroyed. Otherwise you can target an Unchained monster you control and another card in the field and pop them, so it's a nice kind of Raigeki break type thing. Then there's triple Infinite Impermanence, triple Dark Hole, double Phantasme, double Gizmek Kaku, triple Lightning Storm, double DD Crow, and double Ghost Mourner. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hand traps here. Of the more standard hand trap lineup. For the extra deck, there's an Access Code Talker, Phoenix, 2 Unicorns, because you can use your opponent's monsters to go into these, so never really a problem getting into those ones. Same for the Zeraboros. Then 1 Abomination, double Anguish, triple Rage, double Cherubini, and double Tauti Dragon. This one's really interesting actually. So you only need 2+ monsters special summon from the extra deck. And it is a Dark Link monster which you can start stealing your opponent's stuff in order to go into, so that one's really nice actually there. And then for the side deck, triple Cosmic Cyclone, triple Torrential Tribute, triple Trap Trick, triple Lost Wind, and triple Called by the Grave. So let's get some answers to the questions that I asked Tom then. So he chose to play Unchained because it seemed like a pretty decent pick against the current meta. The whole deck plays through interruptions very well while able to set up his own disruptions. The deck was kind of game 1 blind second deck. So you go in, choose second, blow up the opponent's board if you need to, and otherwise just put up some disruptions that they can't really deal with. The deck was designed to adapt to go first or second depending on how the match evolves through games 2 and 3, hence the large trap engine in the side deck. Most of the hand traps that he plays are required in order to stop or weaken the opponent's boards so that they can't be too broken, because you can't deal with something that's too big, like a full Adamantipator board can be a bit difficult for this kind of deck. Going first in game 1 and then siding according to the matchup if he needs to go first or second after that. And he said he would definitely like to find some space to main or side 3 Dark Ruler, but it's a bit tricky to decide what to take out as every card performed very well at the current ratios. Some more notes would be that the deck is very powerful with a high ceiling and can OTK very, very well, as we saw a few times on stream. However, the deck has is very poor at maintaining consistent card advantage. If you have 1 misplay or 1 lost resource, it will often cost you the game. He tried to take this factor out by playing the really big power cards that give him lots of advantage or cause the opponent to lose a lot of advantage or momentum, and obviously playing very well and exploiting weaknesses in other decks or strategies is always the plan here. There's still a lot that he would like to improve upon, but he's more than happy with his results, as this is the first time topping a major event like this. He said thanks very much for hosting the event, and it was pretty well organised, so thanks very much Tom for coming on. We can see the rounds here that he played. So he had 0 losses in the rounds of Swiss. The only loss he had was in top 8 to Adamancipator, and keep in mind he'd already beaten an Adamancipator list in the main deck, so it looks like it could be fairly even against Adamancipator lists. And overall, yeah, it seems like a very strong list. Certainly something more unusual that we can potentially slot into this meta. Do you guys think that Unchained will be taking a bigger chunk out of the meta now that this has been revealed to the community? Let me know what you think in the comments section, and I'll see you guys in the next video.